So we come to question number 2. Given the vectors P, M plus 3 and then 2 minus n and Q, which is 3m minus 1, n minus 8. If P is equal to Q, then find the value of M and N. So in this context, we can say that the two vectors are what? Equal. So equal vectors are what? Their coordinates are the same. So when we look at the first one, P, which is equal to M plus 3, then 2 minus N, is equal to Q, 3M minus 1, then N minus 8. So if the two are the same, it means that the M plus 3 should be equal to 3M minus 1, because M plus 3 is coordinate for the x-axis, then 3M minus 1 is the coordinate for x-axis as well. So we take those at the top and then simplify. Now when we look at this, we can make M the subject here, or we group the like terms together. So we have the 3 here. This one is negative, and when it comes here, it becomes plus 1, which is equal to. Then here we have 3M equal to 3M, and the M here is what? Positive. So when it comes to where we have the 3M becomes what? Negative. So minus M. So from there we can have 3 plus 1 will give us 4. So and therefore is equal to. They have 2m, 3m minus what? M, and that will give us 2m. So for us to get the value of m, then we divide both sides by the coefficient of m, which is 2. So divided by 2, and this side also by 2. So it means that 2 will cancel 2 here, and then 2 will go into itself once, and go into 4 2 times. So 2 is equal to m, or m is equal to 2. So we have the sum 2 minus n, which is equal to n minus what? 8. Here we have to group the like terms together. So 2, then 8 here is negative. When it comes to become plus 8, which is equal to, then n, this n is negative, goes there, becomes what? Plus n. So 2 plus 8 will give us 10. So we have 10, which is equal to n plus n will give us 2n. So 2n here. So what we have to do is we are looking for n, not 2n. So 10 is equal to 2n. So divide both sides by 2. These are also by 2. So 2 will cancel the 2 here. Then our n is equal to 2 going to itself once and goes here 5 times. So n is equal to 5, or therefore n is equal to 5. Now when you look at this, n is equal to 2 and n is equal to 5. So the values of m and n is 2 and 5. So we come to question number 2b. A man shared an amount of money between his children, Baba and William, in the ratio 6:5. Baba received 1,200. So the first question is find the total amount shared. So we go. So we have to find the total ratio. So the total ratio, that will be the 6 plus 5. So 6 plus 5, and that will give us 11. So 11 as the total ratio there. So Baba received 1,200. So it means that 6 parts is giving us 1,200. So 11 parts, how do we get the 11 parts? So that means that will be the same as 11 out of 6 times the amount that Baba received, that is 1,200. So which is the same as 11 times 1,200 divided by 6. So here, 6 will go into itself once and go into 12 2 times. So 2 times 11 will give us 22. So with the 2 zeros that we have here. So it means that the total amount that was shared is 2,200. So that is the answer for the question about find the total amount shared. So the total amount shared is 2,200. So the total amount shared per our calculation is 2,200. So out of that 2,200, Baba received 1,200. So we have to find William's share. So William's share will be equal to the total amount minus the amount that Baba received. So the total amount is the 2,200. Then minus the amount that Baba received, which is 1,200 cedis. So with that, when you take 1,200 from 2,200, then we are left with what? 1,000 cedis. And this 1,000 is William's share. So William received 1,000 cedis. Then from the question, William invested his share in account at the rate of 20% per annum for 2 years. So find the total amount in his account at the end of the 2 years. So here they are asking for the amount that William will get at the end of 2 years. But before we can get that amount, we need to calculate the interest. So we say that the simple interest, which is the SI, is equal to the principal times the time times the rate all over 100. The reason why we have the 100 here is because of the rate. The rate is 100%. So 20% here means 20 over 100. So when you look at this, the principal is the same as the amount that William invested. So our principal is 1,000 cedis. So the time that the money will be at the bank, so the time there is 2 years at a certain rate, and the rate here is what? 20%. So the 1,000 that he's investing is the principal. The time that the money will be there is what? 2 years, and then the rate is 20%. Now we are going to find the interest as well as the amount that William will receive. So simple interest we say the principal times rate all over 100. So the principal is giving us So the principal is giving us 1,000 cedis. The time is 2 years and the rate is 20%. So because of that 20%, that is why we have the 100 here. So here, these 2 zeros can do away with the 2 zeros that we have here. Then we have 20 times 10 will give us 200, and 200 times 2 will give us 400 cedis. So this 400 cedis is the interest that William will get on the amount that he invests. So he invested 1,000 cedis and he's getting an interest of 400 cedis. So after 2 years, how do we find the amount? So you see the amount is equal to the principal So the amount is equal to the principal plus what? The interest. So the principal is the amount that he invested, which is 1,000 cedis, plus the interest of 400 cedis. So when we add 400 cedis to the principal, which is 1,000 cedis, we are going to get 1,400. So this 1,400 cedis is the amount that Baba will get after investing 1,000 cedis for 2 years at the rate of 20%. Now let's look at question number 19 of the same B.E.C.E 2024. Given the vectors m, 5, -1, and n minus 4, 2. Find the value of 2m plus 2n. So 2m, we know the value of m is what? 5, -1. Then plus n. The values of n, they are minus 4, 2. So from here what we have is 2 times 5 will give us 10. Then 2 times negative 1 will give us negative 2. Then plus minus 4, 2. So in this context, we are going to add the negative 4 to 10. So it becomes 10 plus minus 4. Then the second one, minus 2 plus 2. So 10 plus minus 4 is the same as 10 minus 4. Then negative 2 plus 2. So 10 minus 4 will be left with 6. Then negative 2 plus 2 will give us 0. So the answer that we have is 6, 0. So when you look at this, the 6, 0 is A. So the answer to that question number 19 is A, 6, 0.